music is one of those forms of human behavior that in which repetition is expected and allowed. But if we were having a conversation and all I did was repeat the same sentence or phrase over and over again, you would think I was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But when someone is producing music, the repetition of phrases is central.
Yes. Yes. And just knowing that the chorus to your favorite song is coming up and you can sing along and you know all the words to it. And obviously it's different, with jazz, which is more improvisational and spontaneous each time. But you're right, with music, there is this kind of mathematical quality about it. And we were talking about patterns and creativity, right? And that, for something to be perhaps considered aesthetically pleasing, in a musical sense, that there is some recognizable order to it. It's not just noise, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yet, music that was wholly repetitive would be boring. And so what makes it really great, what makes music great, I think, is that liminal space between predictability and chaos,
Yes.
right? And I think great music uses repetition as a kind of juxtaposition against that which is unexpected
Yeah.
to make something really worth listening to.
Yeah.
The
That.
word mathematical reminds me of the music of Johann Sebastian Bach, right?
Yes.
Quite mathematical
Yeah.
and architectural, but at the same time, there is order and variation mixed together in an incredible way.
Yeah. And I'm also thinking about, recorded music versus live music, because I've been playing a lot of live music lately. And I just actually came from a recording session with a new song that I've been working on with a collaborator. And we were recording it. And but every time we play it, because it's still very new, it's a little bit different every time. We're both still like really getting it, down. And so even though it has a set pattern and lyrics and chord changes and things like that, there's still this quality that we never quite know how it's going to come out each time. And there's something really exciting about that as well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Jazz is another interesting example because it's, perhaps if there's a spectrum between predictability and rigidity and total chaos, jazz manages to be closer to the unpredictable side. But inevitably, there's always the return to a melody. A song like My Funny Valentine by John Coltrane, the theme might be repeated once or twice in a 12-minute song. And yet that's enough for us to recognize the tune and sort of hook our ear to listen to that resolution of what seems chaotic sometimes into a more predictable pattern.
Yes. It kind of gives an anchor point, if you will.
Yeah.